joining us today for the AjaxJogaFC Coach registration video for Fall 2017, Spring 2018. Before we begin, you need to make sure for returning coaches that you have a current copy of your 2017 concussion certificate saved someplace on the computer that you can access during the registration process. For new coaches to UISA, you'll need your concussion certificate, a face-only photo, and a driver's license. If you still need your 2017 concussion certificate, stop the video and follow these steps to complete your concussion certificate. If you go to registrationbytracy.com, click on Registration Basics, Coaches, and Step 1. You can click right here to go to the Concussion Online course, and then you'll be good to go. So once you have that, you're going to go to www.ajaxutah.com, click on Registration. This will be what it looks like for the players as well, except there'll be an additional box down here that says Player Registration 2017-2018, and that will be open on May 30th. So this will auto-populate for you. If you're a returning coach, you're going to put in your username and password as you know it to be. If you've forgotten, you can click here and recover the information via Affinity, but you need to know the email address that's associated with your Affinity account. If you don't, you'll need to call the state office or call Affinity Sports and leave a message, and they'll get back to you within 24 hours with your username and password. Realize that right now it's a very busy time, and that recovering usernames and passwords can take up to 24 hours. I'm going to click on Create a New Account so that people that don't know what it looks like can see, and I'm just going to go in and fill in these You have to include a home number or a cell phone number. That's required. You also are required to include an email address, your username. You get to choose, and your password needs to be something that it has a capital letter and a number, and it needs to be at least 6 to 8 digits long. Then I'm going to click Save and Continue. Evidently there's another test coach one, so it just populated another number. You can change that if you want, so you have a unique username. If all of this information is correct, then I'm going to click Continue. If I need to add a player to my account or add another parent to my account, I can do that. Or if this information is wrong in any way, I can edit it. But all of it's correct, and I'm going to click Continue. Up here, it's going to ask you who you want to register. I'm going to register myself. You're going to select a play level. X League is U9, 10, 11, and 12. Competitive is U13 and above. At this point, it's going to require you to put a photo and upload your concussion certificate. If you're new to UISA, you'll need to upload a face-only photo from wherever you saved it on your computer. Sometimes it'll upload super big, so I usually just click Upload Image. You'll see it. If you need to edit it for any reason, then you can go back in, you can crop it, you can rotate the image, you can always undo it if you want. Click Save Image and it saves. So you're going to do the same thing with your concussion certificate. Wherever you save that on your computer, upload the image. Then it's going to have you input some other information to include your driver's license and expiration. This is part of the background check. You need to make sure that the name that you're inputting up at the top is your legal first and last name so that it matches your legal documents, your driver's license, things like that. If it doesn't, then it's going to cause problems when they do the background check. So you're going to read these and answer them truthfully. Then they have 2 short concussion questions that should be easy, given that you've already taken the concussion certification. These are what we call the electronic legal agreements. The most important one is the coach's code of ethics. It is in English and in Spanish. Concussion management policy and heads up are just reiterations of what you should already have had in your concussion training. Volunteer disclosure statement is fairly generic, and the photo release waiver just says if we take pictures of you that we can use it for USA purposes or for club purposes. You can print out these legal agreements here or click agree and continue. There is no payment necessary in order to coach. So you're going to click on no payment, do continue. At this point, you have another opportunity to print out the ELAs. You do not need to print out any receipts or forms for registering as a coach, but this is where your players will click in order to print out their player registration that you need to have a copy of with the parent signature in 2 places for your team binder. Thanks for listening, and good luck with the registration.